Now I grew up down an old dirt road in a town you wouldn't know. My pops picked the place up for $1,500 back in 1964. My grandfather was a drinker back in the day, he'd put him down.
So now we're sitting inside my my new project. It's a 1995 Ram 2500 Cummins. It's got the 12 valve in it. It's automatic. It was kind of it was funny how it happened. One of the instructors here at school has a friend with a garage that did some work, and he took it in trade. So I couldn't pass up the opportunity to buy it. If you're a Dodge guy or a diesel guy, you know the kind of the background and the history of the 12 valves. The really stout engines that, you know, you just can't kill them. They really are million-mile engines, an industrial style engine that, you know, just lasts and lasts and lasts. So we'll do a quick tour of the truck. It's by no means a daily driver at this moment. It's going to need some work, and I do have a couple ideas of what I'm going to do with it. But it's a very good platform, and I got it at a steal of a price. I can part it out and easily make double what I have into it if that's what I wanted to do. So the interior of it is classic 1995. Definitely has been sitting out in a field. Something it was living in at some point. I've got it cleaned out pretty well, and I'll continue to clean it out. Some of the cool key features, it's actually got a, you know, like one of the old school Sony, I believe it was like 8-disc pod you load, and then you can play it through the radio. The exterior of the truck isn't in, you know, like horrible condition. You know, the paint is not the best. It's got 2 different fenders on it. But the main thing that I'm kind of contemplating is the rust under here. I don't know if this is going to be able to pick it up, but the cab corners, not the cab corners, but the cab mounts on the actual body are shot. It's got a newer transmission in it, and it's got a brand new full exhaust. You can see over there, it's got a brand new full exhaust all the way through, actually from the turbo back. But the rust underneath is pretty bad on the actual body, but the frame could be PR 15 and taken care of pretty easily. So it's got the 12 valve in it, whole set turbo, P7100, legendary mechanical fuel pump in it. A lot of guys are taking these and putting them in their 24 valves. They consider it's called a P pump. So it's a really stout engine. It's got 293,000 miles on it, but it's a really good platform for what I want to do. And what I'm thinking about doing is swapping a different body onto this, kind of like I did with my my black truck, or putting this engine into something like a Ram Charger K5, something of that series, you know, a full frame SUV, because I think that would be pretty sweet. And made it up with a newer 6-speed, I think it's a G56 is the newer 6-speeds that they're putting in the trucks. Supposedly it's got a newer transmission in it. That's yet to be known. Gonna have to put some brake lines on it at least, and do some other brake work on it to be able to go drive it around and test it out. But for right now, it's just a cool little project. If I have to sit on it for a little while, that's fine. I'm not gonna be losing any money on it, that's for sure. These P-pump setups online just for the pump go for about $1,500, not including any of the lines, the front case and gears. Axles are probably, you know, $500 a piece. Transmission, if it's good, between $900 and $1,200, and the engine between $1,000 and $2,000 for that. And then miscellaneous body parts you could probably sell off too. But that's not my plan. My plan is to keep it and fix it up into something that I want. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little video tour of my soon-to-be project here. Probably over the summer I'll start, you know, getting the pieces and parts that I need to make it into what I want. But until then, it's just gonna be a cool little project to tinker on. So you know what it is. Eddie from 802 Diesel Crew signing out, brothers. Have a good day.